friends! Welcome back to the Glowforge 101 series here on Auntie Tay's YouTube channel. I'm Katie from Things Katie Makes, and today I'm going to walk you through getting your machine connected to your account and to your device, and we'll make your first print. Before we start today, you'll want to be sure that you've placed your machine where you want it in your room, connected your exhaust hose, and made sure you're properly vented. You'll also want to ensure your crumb tray and your print head are securely in place. If so, you're ready to get started. When you turn your Glowforge on for the very first time, your button will glow teal. This means it is ready to be set up. On your internet browser from any device connected to your Wi-Fi, you'll go to setup.glowforge.com. Here, Glowforge will walk you through setting up an account. This account will be used for your free trial of the premium software, and will also be where you receive any communications from Glowforge regarding your machine, referrals, etc. This will also be the account you use to access the Glowforge community forums, which are a treasure trove of information and the first place I go when I have a question. Once your account is set up, you'll get additional prompts on what to do to connect. Following those prompts, your Glowforge will generate its own network, which you will connect to temporarily. Then, you'll give Glowforge the password to your Wi-Fi so it can connect to your network. Your internet will be off on your computer during this step, but just momentarily, and then you will see your connected message. It's that simple. Remember, the Glowforge can only communicate with the user interface when connected to your Wi-Fi network, so you'll want to keep that in mind when you think about where your machine will live. Now that you're connected, you can complete your first print. Exciting, right? You'll probably hear your machine making noise and see the printer head moving as soon as you connect. It is doing some self-calibration, so it's nothing to worry about. I strongly recommend printing the Gift of Good Measure from the catalog as your first print. It is simple and quick, and will be useful if you run into any issues during your setup process. You'll make this cut on proof grade medium draft board, so find that and place it in the laser bed. When placing materials, I like to put them on the bottom right corner of my crumb tray, as there are small areas on the top and left of your printer bed that the laser can't reach. This placement helps to maximize the usable space for your materials. To make this cut, you'll head to app.glowforge.com in your browser window. Again, you can do this from any connected device on your Wi-Fi network. If you clicked Head to My Dashboard during the setup process, this will get you there as well. When you get to your dashboard for the first time, you'll see your trial for premium starting message on the right-hand side, as well as some getting started messages on the left-hand side. You'll see a button for first print, Gift of Good Measure. You'll want to choose that design to take it into the user interface. What you're seeing now on the screen is the view from the camera on the top of your laser. You'll hear the print head moving around and may see the following messages: centering, homing, scanning, etc. This is a Glowforge orienting in preparation for cutting your design. Because this is a design from the catalog, all the steps will be set as soon as you bring the design in. Additionally, Glowforge will walk you through what you're seeing as well, which will reinforce what we're talking about here. You can place the design anywhere you want, but I recommend starting at the bottom right corner to maximize the printable space on your board. While the bed size is 20 inches by 12 inches, your printable size is approximately 19 inches by 11 inches, as you lose that top left corner due to where the print head can move. You'll see the colors of the print change if you drag outside of the printable area of the laser bed, which is a quick visual indicator that you need to move your print image. Once placed appropriately, you're ready for the next step. You don't need to make any changes to this print. You can actually just hit the print button. But one good habit I recommend you get into is to set focus before you hit the print button. If we place this design very close to the edge, then hit set focus, you may see that the image of the material will move slightly closer, slightly further away, or shift from one side to another. This can cause the image to not be aligned to the exact spot you thought you were planning to print. By setting your focus, you will be able to see this and move your image before you print. In every print, the first step is always autofocus, but by focusing beforehand, you skip that step and ensure you're printing where you want to. It's not an issue in this case because we're working with a new sheet of material, but if you were trying to use up your last scraps, you're going to need more exact placement. So I always complete this step before hitting the print button. Once that step is completed, you'll see a Ready button, and you can press the Print button on your browser. You'll see the time to print calculating and a message that it is ready. Once you see that Ready message, you can go press the button on your machine. You're going to be super tempted to stare at that laser, but I wouldn't recommend staring at it all day. That can't be good for your eyes. The laser will complete the steps in the order that you saw on the screen, so you can see how it moves in each step. An engrave looks very different than a cut. Once your print is complete, you'll see a message on your browser that it is complete but cooling down. Wait until you get the message that your print is ready before opening your machine. Remove your new ruler and then remove the masking. That's it! You've made something magic and you're ready to move on. To remove masking easily, I recommend a couple of great tools, which we'll talk about in another video. Happy forging!